On deck is Pamela G. Coming up right now, that's Casey Amwa. Welcome to Eco Jazz, Casey.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I have like two embarrassing stories. Yay! Because I kind of just ran them over in my head when I looked through the schedule for Third Wheel Comedy. And then it really put it into perspective because I only have like 5 minutes to really get into them. So, first one was I had a moment in time when I was like a freshman in high school, and for whatever reason, the school district saw fit, or the school saw fit to like just take me out of my regular biology class and like switch me up and take me someplace else, to a whole different class. Same teachers, different classroom, different set of kids. And if you can't tell, I wasn't necessarily the cool kid. I'm sure I look gorgeous now, but as a kid, I was like, I was fucking fugly, and kind of like short. So I just thought I was gonna like get a chance to like redeem myself and change my whole like image. So I show up to the class. You know, my teacher's the only one who recognizes me. The other kids don't. And, you know, we go through like maybe a couple of assignments here and there, and then we finally get to like talk, you know, just have free time to just sit down and talk. And I'm just listening to them talk about songs. And the entire time, I'm in my own head thinking to myself, okay, this is the time where I'm going to say something really cool. Everyone will laugh, and they'll just love me. And then all of a sudden, I'll have a whole new perspective, a whole new reputation to just build off of. So the subject, for whatever reason, was that they hated listening to their songs on the radio, or any popular song for that matter, because for whatever reason, the radios like to play them over and over on loop if someone doesn't like call in and say, hey, let me hear this specific ass song because I know you fucking people have it because you're a radio station. So my big thing was, yeah, I agree, because the radio kills people's songs, but it's kind of like those old like 90s movies where the guy like says something like really strong and emphatic, but then like falls and falters at the last minute. So it sounds really embarrassing. So what I wanted to say was, you know, yeah, the radio kills people's songs, but it came out like, yeah, the radio kills people. And I suddenly realized everyone's eyes were on me, and I stopped right there. So it sounded like I said the radio kills people. And then I said songs in an undertone. And then from that moment, there's just like utter silence, right? So like for 3 seconds, no one says anything, and the entire room like bursts into laughter at me. And I was forever known as the kid who said the radio kills people. Me and my homicidal fucking radios. and literally I lasted maybe about 2 or 3 like class periods before whatever mishap happened. It was like a computer glitch. Whatever mishap happened, they just basically put me back where I was before. The second story was around the first time I got out here in LA. I've been here about 2 years. Ooh.
I'm sorry, Casey, can I interject just one comment on that?
Yes.
And I'm already sorry to take your time. You said the radio killed people, but really it's video killed the radio star. So, okay.
This is true.
Please continue.
Thank you so much.
Please, I know, it was bad. I apologize before we started.
All good.
Okay, please continue, Casey. Extra minute.
So yeah, I was here like about 2 years ago. I finally made some friends. I came out to LA just to say I'm gonna fucking do it because I'd been pretty much overly cautious for most of my life, and I thought if I just had a plan and I just figured something out, things would just kind of map out. But I said fuck all that, and I ended up at a random Airbnb owned by some Russian people, and It was definitely a mob because there's a guy that all of us were paying our money to, or our rent, so to speak, and then a really rough looking dude in a bright red Pontiac G6. No, it was a Pontiac Grand Am. Yeah, it was a Pontiac fucking Grand Am. And he like burst in the door one day and like pointed at the slumlord like, hey, outside. And dude like stops in mid conversation with someone and then leaves. Total non sequitur. Anyway, I was hanging out with a few guys that I had my first job. First job, I was working for the LA Sanitation Company, i.e. I was a garbage person who like sorted through all of LA's trash.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much. I quit like maybe about 3 months afterwards. So I made some friends there because we were all like, this is a shit job. This fucking sucks. So let's all go to Santa Monica Beach and, you know, just hang out and it'd be cool. So we hang out, right? And the edibles come out. Now, I didn't know how strong edibles were out here in California. So I didn't just take one of the damn little gel gummies. I took like 4. No. That's 4. That's 10. 10 milligrams a piece. That's 40 milligrams with a guy that never does drugs. So I was lightweight as fuck. Here's where the embarrassing thing comes in. We like go on a magical journey. Thank you so much. And we're trying to find some fucking food. And while we're like walking through, listening to the random dance parties and the random raves that were happening that Saturday night, I see a tall ass palm tree. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to climb this motherfucker because I'm God and I have enough edible energy to get me up there. So I run at the fucking tree, right? And then like I run at it and I try to climb and I fucking fall flat on my ass. And I didn't care who was watching. So I get up, try it 3 more times. And on the 3rd time I get up and I did something like, I give up, I'm so sorry. And I hug the tree for like 5 minutes. And I open my eyes in my just tree hugging moment, and I look to see my new friends just like laughing their asses off, trying to stand the fuck up. And they wondered what the hell was wrong with me. And I said, I wanted to apologize. I failed it. Like I failed the tree. Anyway, those are my 2 embarrassing stories. Thank y'all so much.
Casey Amoir, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. On deck is Kendall Shannon.